some people are thinking, why did I do that? It's come to my attention the last week. I've been doing this for a little bit. That I've been taking too long to get into the punchlines of my jokes. So I thought tonight I'd just start with the punchline and I'll just work my way back. So I know, it's a risky manoeuvre. Like, I'm pretty new at this. Like, I worked it out this week. I've only done, my whole life, I've only done 65 minutes, not including now, 65 minutes of stand-up or any kind of performing arts. So what I am, I'm sort of like, I'm an apprentice comedian, right? So, and I'm not like I'm not like a fourth year apprentice or a third year or second or whatever. I'm like an apprentice, and this is like it's my first day, and I've only done, like, I'm in my second hour. So technically, I haven't even done enough time to take everyone's smoker and go and get everyone's smoko orders. So the reason I'm telling you this is, like, if you don't like my jokes and stuff, that's fine, and if I don't nail like the punchline and all that, whatever. But if you don't laugh, it's kind of like a work-related bullying incident. I'll take the fake laughs. I don't really care. Like, it doesn't. I just don't want people to go quiet and just be thinking, oh, I hope I haven't left the oven on. Did I lock the front door? No, this is free comedy, but it means, you've got to invest a bit from you guys. So, and if I start like shaking a bit, like getting nervous, and I'm not going to die. I haven't got Parkinson's. I'm just like, I'm nervous because, like, it's pretty unnatural to be standing here with these lights on you, being judged by people that you don't know in the dark. Right, so now that we've got that out of the way, I'll start my set. I came back from living in France, like, after I was there for like 13 years, but most of you would have picked that up with my accent, right? So, see? It's not hard, is it? Like, that's joke number one. And and it's like, I did live there. I could speak French, like, I'm fluent. Et même si les gens en France, ils pensent que quand je parle français, je parle comme un vache espagnol, c'est quand même le français. And what I just said then was, like, even if French people think that, like, when I speak French, it sounds somewhat like a Spanish cow, it's still French. Like, oh yeah, I know. I didn't know cows could speak, but apparently Spanish ones can. And they speak French. So like, I like France. I really did. Like, I like the cheese, But I'm back here now, like, and I don't like the cheese as much, but it's still good. Like, it's just not as good as in France. But like, they've got things here apart from that they don't have in France, like the AFL. They don't have Station 59, like, they don't. This isn't the only place I've done stand-up. I've done it in places in the city and that. It's just, this is the only place I like doing it. So, that's right. So, but there's a couple of things that bother me about being back in Melbourne. One's the exorbitant price of housing. Like, if you want to buy a house, if you haven't already got 6 houses, or you're not like the CEO of a major company, how do you get into the market? The other thing is, which has really kind of affected me, it's like we've got twins, and they were going into high school, and so we had to choose a high school. And a lot of people are like, oh yeah, you're going to send a private school? And you're like, I had to look at it, right? It's $30,000 a kid. So I got 2 kids at 60 grand. I'm a carpenter. I just made 74,000 before tax last year. So if my kids go to a private school, that means on the weekends I have to work down at Grey Street, like in security, to supplement my income. Like I'm all right. Like, I'm 48, but I'm a guy. Like, is there a market? So, and then I I started thinking, is it worth it though? Like, is it really worth it? Like, because if you times it, like one kid, 30 grand a year, 6 years of high school, it's $180,000. Like, I don't know. Like, and I'll just tell you a real quick story, and you guys make up your mind, right? A couple of months ago, Anna, my sister, who was on before, she invited me to go and watch her, like she's a host of Bogan Bingo. So, she's one of the hosts. So she said, come on, have a look. So I just went straight from work, right? You know, like, well, not from work, I just wearing my normal clothes. So I get down there and everyone's like dressed up, they've got wigs, it's like AC/DC t-shirts, the whole lot. And, yeah, it was good. It was good, and then it got to about halfway through, and they do this competition, and it's like, who's the biggest bogan in the room, right? So they got like, there's about 300 people. It's in Chelsea Heights. It's like the bogan mecca of the southwest suburbs. And there's 300 people, and what you got to do, you got to stand up, and they ask you questions, and if you can't answer the question, if you can't say yes, you sit down. So the questions are like, have you got a pair of Ugg boots, have you got a flannel shirt, have you ever smoked Winfield Red? Have you ever glue sniffed? Shit like that. So everyone's going down, and in the end, there's only 6 people left, and I'm one of them. I'm not even meant to be there. I'm just guess no one knows me. Like, and then they start asking like personal questions. They're like, "What's your name?" And I'm like, "Porter." What do you do for a job? I'm a chippy. What kind of car do you drive? VL Commodore 2002. What's the name of your firstborn child? And mine's Angus. Like, really is. Have you got a tattoo? Yes, like Angus. Now we're into the semi-finals. There's only 3 of us left, and they go like, to make the final. This is the question. It's like, when and where did you lose your virginity? And I'm like, I'm going to fucking win this. It's like 1985, Surfers Paradise. It's a rock venue called the Bombay Rock. The Angels are playing in the toilets upstairs. Bang! I'm in the final. So I'm up against this local woman. She's dressed up and everything. She's one of the mums. She knows everyone in the school. And they do an applause-o-meter. And they go, like, who thinks she should win? And everyone goes, yeah, and even me. I'm going, yeah. And then they go, who thinks he should win? And I'm getting, like, people are going, yeah, like this. So anyway, I get runner-up, and I go back and I sit on the table. And this guy, he comes over to me this afternoon, he goes, mate, you got fucking ripped off there. You won that. And I'm like, and the reason I'm telling you that story is because I went to Brighton Grammar School. That cost my father $180,000 to fucking what? To be a runner-up in the Chelsea Heights Bogan Bingo competition. And like, if I could have gone to Beaumaris High School for that. And if I had gone to Beaumaris High School, I might have won that competition.